Out of the storm it came, a beast of brass and obsidian, of cable and bone, the wind from its jagged pinions reeking of brimstone and rotten souls. This abomination was the Heldrake. What's up guys, it's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm talking about one of the dragon-like creatures that I forgot about our other 40 facts, none other than the Heldrake. So the Heldrake is this awesome winged demon engine of chaos. It basically plummets from the skies in search of more victims. Really awesome model, really awesome artwork, and by what I hear, it's also really awesome on the battlefield, even in 8th edition. This guy's always been on my radar ever since it came out. I don't know how I forgot about it in the whole dragon section. But anyway guys, we're here to learn more about the Heldrake, such as its weaponry and what it does and how it came to be. So without further ado guys, let's jump into today's 40 facts. Heldrakes were once noble fighter aircraft flown by Space Marine pilots, though they now are something much more hideous. The dark energies of the warp have granted them a form much better suited to the predatory role that their twisted spirits savor. While all Heldrakes have sweeping wings and powerful engines, such as the Hellblade or the Hell Talon, the resemblance ends there, for their aspect is one of flying demonic reptiles or pterosaurs more than any ordinary aircraft. The miasma of wrongness that surrounds these fell creatures is due not only to their hideous hybridization, but also to the keening anguish of what remains of the individuals who used to be their pilots. These steersmen inside the Heldrakes have become consumed by the power and independence granted to them by their fighter craft, have literally become one with their vehicles due to the insidious power of the warp. At first, this transformation is of the body. The corrupted Astartes shrink back into their interiors of their machines until they see with the autocraft senses and speak with its vox grills. Eventually, as the machine themselves achieve demonic sentience, the transformation affects the pilot's very soul. After so many centuries swooping through the warp as pitiless hunters, the steersman's soul melds with that of their war engine until they are entirely subsumed. The pilot's physical form becomes an atrophied ball that burns deep in the core of the demon engine, where a natural beast would have a heart. Trapped and made subservient to the murderous desires of the demon, which they are now in the same prison with, the withered, blackened pilots scream into the darkness, their trauma and rage magnified by the vox arrays of the Heldrake, and turn into anguish-haunting cries of pain and murderous intent. Now they are a fully formed winged demon engine of chaos undivided that will plummet out of the skies like a living comet, hurling towards enemy aircraft with their crashing claws. From each Heldrake is a vicious predator, a hell-forged deep fiend within the warp. These monstrous creatures take cruel joy in diving down upon the unsuspected air support of their enemies in order to shred them into pieces with its scything wings and rune-carved talons. Oftentimes, a full-scale chaos invasion will often begin with an attack by Heldrakes. These metallic monstrosities traverse the void between the worlds by clinging to the undersides of Chaos Space Marine attack ships, wings folded protectively around themselves in a manner that bats do. Dark umbilical cables sheathed in organic webbing probe outwards from each Heldrake's body to burrow into the host void ship's outer surface, drawing away raw energy as a leech draws blood from its victim. When the Chaos warship arrives in low orbit, the Heldrake detaches themselves, unfurling their great wings as they plummet towards the atmosphere of the victim's planet below. Some will soar through the skies as heralds of destruction, retractable weapons pushing out from their gullets and spitting volleys of red-hot bullets that cut down the screaming earthbound defenders below, while others prefer to plunge through the clouds into the crucible of battle, screaming in savage joy as they crash headlong into the fight. And now onto the war gear of the Heldrake. So the Heldrake is armed with 2 sets of powerful, piston-driven claws that are capable of tearing into enemy aircraft as easily as if it were flesh. This creature's set of black claws is located on what appears to be short legs that it uses to hang from the bottom of Chaos starships. Also, the Heldrake is armed with a single long-range weapon, the Hades autocannon. Now, the Hades autocannon is a 6-barreled, rapid-firing autocannon variant that is used by the forces of Chaos. It is most commonly found on large demon engines, such as the Heldrake or the Forge Fiend, as the weapon is far too large for most smaller vehicles to carry and operate to its full capacity. This weapon possesses 6 barrels, which can sustain a high rate of fire. The autocannon's fire is powerful enough to tear through massed infantry and well-armored targets with ease. It also has an increased power per shot compared to the standard Imperial autocannon. It is a weapon that the Imperium of Man has come to fear, just as much as the hideous creatures that wield it. The Heldrake can also be armed with a Baleflamer in place of its autocannon. A Baleflamer is a demonic flamer weapon that is employed by some demon engines. This flamer takes the shape of a large projectile muzzle that is usually located within the demon engine's mouth. The only current recorded use of the Baleflamer is by the demon engine in service of the Chaos Space Marine warbands, known as the Heldrake. Now, the Heldrake is usually armed with the Baleflamer or the autocannon, as I said before. Now, this weapon uses dark warp fire that burns within this beast's chest, and it is unleashed with burning ichor that flows forth and rains down on the creature's target, which ignites their flesh and their soul alike. And that's pretty much all the lore there is on the Heldrake. Now, I know back in 6th edition, I believe, when it first came out, it was literally the saving grace to the Chaos Space Marines. They had an outdated book. Basically, everything in the newer books were a lot cheaper and better. So if you were playing Chaos Space Marines, you were basically being outgunned, outnumbered, outmaneuvered, and outplayed, basically, until these birds rained from the sky. They were hard to hit since you needed basically 6s to hit these guys. And on top of that, their flamers were freaking crazy. Now anyway, besides them being pretty good on the tabletop, their lore is amazing. I really love the part where the Heldrake's roar is actually the amplified screams of the former crew. That's just badass, and that just exemplifies what a Chaos Demon Beast should be. So my question to you guys is, let me know if you guys have any Heldrakes in your army. If you do, how great are they in 8th edition? So basically, I know that now in 8th edition, it's got like toughness 7 and 12 wounds, something like that. And it's pretty badass, although I feel like it's a lot more toned down, a lot more competitive. So now it's not just like, bring 3 Heldrakes and you're gonna wreck the game. It's like, bring 1 or 2, and now you gotta actually think about where you want them to hit and how. But anyway, guys, again, let me know how they do for you guys in your 8th edition games. Now, we are gonna have an 8th edition battle report coming out pretty soon. We should be doing the game this Sunday or the Sunday after that. So expect battle reports to come from One Mind Syndicate. In the meantime, you can go back in time and check out our previous battle reports. We do a lot of 4-way battle reports, 2-on-2 battle reports, 3-way battle reports, because usually we play in a pretty big group. So that's always fun, because it's different than just the 1-on-1. It adds a little bit more surprise factor to it, I guess. But anyway, guys, I've been going on a little bit too much besides the lore. So again, let me know what you guys think of the Heldrakes. How good are they in 8th edition? Do you guys play them? Are they just simply badass? In the meantime, head on over to our Facebook page where we do have a giveaway going. Today is the final day, so hopefully you guys can pray to the Emperor that you guys win. Just go to our Facebook page. There's a link giving you guys all the information that you need as to how to get entered into the giveaway. Also, we do have a Patreon, an Instagram, and a Twitter page, so check those out for more 40k content. As always, guys, I am the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.